Guys, God is so good, and he is always with us, and he always guides us. I learned this over and over again, yet God never ceases to surprise me with yet another example of how he is with us. There's an old belief called the doctrine of signatures. It is about how physical appearance of certain foods corresponds to certain body parts. This was first discovered by Dioscorides. He was a Greek physician. Later, people like Jacob Boehme and Paracelsus, they integrated this belief with Christian theology. They believed that God, in his infinite wisdom and goodness, left signatures on certain plants and foods and animals to help guide us, connecting the physical world to God's divine plan. After discovering this, I thoroughly believe that this is not a coincidence, that this is God's signature on our foods. So here are the examples. A tomato looks like a heart, and it is good for the heart. It has powerful antioxidants like lycopene, potassium, fiber, and vitamin C. They all lower bad cholesterol, reduces blood pressure, decreases inflammation, and ultimately lowers risk of heart disease and stroke. I'm going to give a few examples because there are so many. Next is the kidney bean and kidneys. You don't have to be a genius with that one. It has fiber, protein, and minerals. Research shows a link to a lower risk of chronic kidney disease when you eat kidney beans. So citrus / oranges or lemons, and breasts. Studies show a link between citrus and low-risk breast cancer. High levels of vitamin C and antioxidants, folate, limonene, and polymethoxyphalones. That's as good as I could get. Can you see it? That word right there. You try pronouncing that. Next, we have carrots for eyes. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts to vitamin A, which improves immunity, cell growth, and vision. Next is grapes for lungs. It's rich in many antioxidants and vitamins C, which is tissue repair, and vitamin K, blood clotting. Clusters resemble alveoli in the lungs. Walnuts and the brain. Walnuts are rich in omega-3. That's super important for your brain. Studies show that it enhances memory, focus, verbal reasoning, and cognitive performance. So walnuts are super important for brain function. Mushrooms and your ears. Helps your hearing by providing potassium. Potassium naturally declines with age, so you need to eat your mushrooms. And vitamin D helps strengthen the tiny bones in your inner ear. And these are just some of many, many examples. If you're curious about more, you can just search up Doctrine of Signatures, and you can read and see for yourself. But I just think it is, again, so cool that God is always with us, that he is always watching us, always trying to help us. And we find them, again, in little ways. I think we find them a lot more in small, overlooked ways. I grew up with these foods my entire life, but now my eyes are open to the reality that God left his signature on certain foods that correspond to certain parts of the body that it is supposed to help. And obviously, these aren't the only things that will help with certain body parts, and I'm not saying that this will 100% heal you. So these aren't the only foods that will help with certain body parts either, you know? Other things are good for your eyesight, other things are good for your heart. But I just think it's so cool that he is perfect, and his creation is perfect. And it's just incredible to see. It just makes you appreciate God even more. It makes you appreciate everything around you more. It makes you appreciate food more. It's just incredible. This video is to help you not only realize just how good our God is and how close he is with us in everyday things, but it's also a call for us to eat the way that God intended you to eat. Eat natural foods like this. Don't eat junk food all the time. Junk food isn't bad every once in a while, but it should not be part of your daily routine. I really hope you liked this video. I know I did. It's just, again, God is so incredible, and we should be giving him praise and thanks 24/7, and that still wouldn't be enough for him. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe because it really helps. My name is Matthew. I love you. Jesus loves you more, obviously, and I will see y'all next time.